Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna get on top of this today. I need to get on top of a lot of things. It has been the most mental, hectic, busy few months. I have a day to myself, pretty much. Romy is at her gran and papa's today, and I need to get on top of things. Not only the way that I'm looking and feeling, but my area. If you know me well by now, you'll know that I am the messiest person. Moved up to this attic a couple of months ago. It was stunning and perfect for about 2 minutes and it's all gone to pot. I've been a wee bit here, there and everywhere, but today's the day that marks me being at home for a little bit. We're gonna do a big glow up of me and my space, and you're gonna come along with me. I'm really buzzing. I'm gonna start off with my hair. My hair's actually been great. This is just air dried, and this is all my hair. It's grown so much, but we're gonna do a scalp treatment. This is my Actinaker cold press scalp detox. I'm just gonna shake it all over my scalp, and then I'm gonna massage it in and put my hair up until I wash it. We're gonna do tan. We're gonna wash it off, wash the hair, style the hair, and then I'm gonna show you my everyday makeup as well. I've gone through 2 of these and I absolutely love it. I think ever since having COVID, honestly, and then having Romy, my scalp's just never been the same, so I need to like keep on top of it. This is super oily, really hydrating and really soothing, and I'll shake it all over my scalp. I use quite a lot. So I hope you're ready to spend the day with me. Once I'm marinating, I'm gonna clean up this office, and I've got a bunch of work to do on my laptop, but this feels like multitasking at its finest. It's been a wee while since we filmed one of these. I always feel so good when I feel good. I feel good when I look good, or when I've put the effort in. I feel good when I've looked after myself, and I feel great when my life is in order. But as soon as things get busy and I feel at all like overwhelmed, I stop looking after myself properly. I feel like so many of us are the same. I've got all that oil in. I'm going to use the Lush Super Milk. This is a conditioning cure primer, but I just think it would be nice to put through my hair. This smells unbelievable. I met so many people that smelled like this over the last couple of weeks, and we've all bought it for the same reason. I've got this bamboo comb, this wooden comb from Fable & Main, and I'm gonna use it to like massage and like almost like exfoliate. And then I'll brush through. My hair actually wasn't dirty there, but I think that that's quite good when you're doing hair treatments for your hair not to be dirty. And once I wash this out, I'll do a hair mask in the shower as well. We're greasy, we're oily, and I'm just gonna spin that around. Maybe I'll try harder so I don't feel so ugly today. Nah, I don't care. Put that in with my little clip. Next, this is new. I'm so buzzing. This is a sheet mask, Hyaluronic Panthenol by Mary and May. The reviews on this are absolutely insane. So you open it up, comes with little tweezers in the top, and these are all sheet masks. Cool. So you get 30 daily sheet mask for instant hydration and soothing. Feels so cold. I don't know why it's so cold. Just smells fresh, not too strong. But the reviews on this sheet mask are absolutely bonkers. Oh, I can't wait to be hydrated. Romy's gonna come home and not recognise our mammy. Alright, leave that on for, it's in Korean, so I can't actually tell. I'm gonna chill with this on my face for 15 minutes while I go and plan out what it is we're doing, but let me just show you the state of this place. How beautiful is this though? So this is the attic. This is where I've been working for the last couple of months. It has actually completely changed my life. I've got this big backdrop, which does take up a lot of room, but I need it. I've got my little filming table, which is just where I get ready in the morning as well. But like how not, I've got my toothbrush charge in the middle of the room, spare toothbrush heads. All my lights and stuff like that need to be there. I don't really know what to do with that desk because me and Jack both work at it sometimes and it's just a mess. I do have my little Zen station which needs hoovered because the dogs like to come up here and lie on that. I've got some of my crystals up here, but what I really want all my crystals along this shelf because this gets moonlight every night. These are yoga bolsters. They're so good for getting comfy. Put one under your knees, put one long behind your back, and I actually do lie down here in between meetings to like decompress. It's so good. So this is my little hippie station, and even though it's busy and it's messy, there is still so much space, which is really nice. I've got my officey bits from downstairs up here again. It is very calm up here. Romy absolutely loves it. It's too messy up here for her just now. There's too much stuff everywhere, but see, my thinking is once I get it all tidied up, she'll actually be able to come up here a bit more. But she's at that age where she's in everything. If we just follow her around the house, walk, walk. If any doors are shut, open, open, open. Just the absolute best. But today she is going to see her gran in Patha, which is perfect. She'll go and have loads of fun, and I've got a whole day to get myself sorted and this place sorted, and by the end of today I'm going to be feeling like a new woman. Ooh, ignore this little mark here. It looks like I've got a big cut eye. I had like a milia, and it's been there for months and months and months, and then it was ready. Next up, we're going to do tan. I am so excited. This next portion of the video is sponsored by Utan, and they have a new tan. This is the Turbo Tan, my favourite that I've used forever. It's in the same cherry almond scent that I love, but this is the Ultra Dark Turbo Salon Strength, 14% DHA. We're going to apply this. I'm going to use my boyfriend mitt, the best. I love doing my tan during the day. I think it's a game changer. I'm going to put this on, I'm going to leave it for a few hours. I still have a little bit of my summer tan, but it's starting to fade. So this is going to top it up, and I'm only going to leave it on for a few hours. You can apply it in the morning and leave it all day. See, if you leave it 8 hours, it's super strong, but it says 1 hour for a golden glow, 2 hours for a sun-kissed tan, 3 hours for a golden tan, and then 8+ hours for ultra dark tan. It can be double coated if you dare. I've got high hopes. We're going to apply it like I usually do. Last night I had a bath, exfoliated and moisturised and shaved. Using my Hey Estrid razor, I'll put a wee picture here, the best razors. I accidentally took a different razor with me when I was travelling last week. It was not good. I love doing my tan in my bedroom just because I've got a big mirror there and I can see all my bits. I always leave my bracelets on, but I will take my necklaces off. I remember when I was young, the idea of fake tan scared me until I found this tan, because it's just so easy. I have filmed my kind of tan routine a few times before, so it's not changed, it's the exact same. The Turbo Tan has a really good guide colour. You can see exactly where you're putting it, and the boyfriend makes it so easy. I do all my arms already, that is so good. And then whatever's left, I just kind of go over my armpit. When you do your tan like this during the day, it stops you from obviously having to sleep in it, which means you don't need to worry about getting any tan on your sheets. The best hack ever. I also think there's something about doing your tan during the day. It stops the risk of any streaks. Obviously some people sweat during the night. I do, since having known me. And I literally just go around my body in sections doing like 2 to 3 pumps at a time, just so there's not too much product. I'm trying not to get my toes in it or anything else, but this leg is done and this leg's not. You can just see that that leg is so much healthier looking than this one. Once you've got most of your body done, I'm calling in help for my back. Get whatever's left over in the mitt and just blend that, do the claw so you don't get messed up knuckles, and don't forget kind of like the sides of your fingers and stuff. And then round, I just kind of flick that round my hand. It stops you getting any kind of lines around your palm. You don't need like a huge amount of product for your hands at all, and actually I'd rather have pale hands than bright orange hands for my fingers. And then same thing for my feet, but there is no way that I'm showing you what my feet look like right now because I am in desperate need for a pedicure. I find it quite funny that this is the first proper cold day and I'm standing naked in my house doing my feet tan. I've called in the big guns, literally. Look, I'm getting little baby muscles from carrying Romeo around. Wanna wrestle? Can you please do my back? It's called a boyfriend's mitt for a reason. I technically can do my back myself, but you are just better at it.
You just like a massage.
I do, I just like getting your up down, that's what it is. This is a new one.
What's it called?
It's Turbo Tan, but it's ultra dark.
Turbo Ultra. You can kind of see it already.
I know. Do you want me to do it? My plan is I'm going to put clothes on and let this cook while I clean up that attic.
Can you put clothes on top of it?
Once it dries, just takes a minute. You need to blame my shoulder. Is that good?
Yeah.
Do you want to check me in the window? I'll do a wee spin for you. Don't touch, just look. I leave it to like dry for a minute and then I can put my clothes back on. I know some people have like a dark dressing gown. I usually just put like loose clothes on. Wouldn't wear any like pants or a bra just so I don't get any marks. And then I can do my other stuff while getting a tan. We'll go upstairs and we'll do my face. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
I'm starting to feel like a chrysalis. I'm going to emerge stunning. Looks really good already. Like I said, the guide colour is really, really great on this, so you do kind of feel nice straight away. I'm going to take some tan, and I'm actually going to do my face today because I'm just aware I think my face is so pale just now. I ran out of my tanning water when I was away. I put it on my mitt, and I've got a brush. This is just a fluffy brush, the Vive powder brush. I'm not just putting it all over. I suppose I'm kind of tan toning. Obviously my face is nice and hydrated from my sheet mask. I'm just buffing that in. And it's so nice to use a brush for your neck and around your ears and stuff. You can use a brush for your hands and your feet obviously, but I think that I've got my technique down. Do you know what I've just thought? I've never tried it before, but I bet a beauty blender is great for this. So it's looking pretty strong bronze, but obviously it's just gonna wash off, and tan on my face always goes first. How good? This makes me want to go on holiday again. A bit on my nose. And actually you can kind of just do that, see where the sun would naturally hit. And then that's my tan all done. I am gonna just spray my face spray on top, my CBD tanning water. The Utan team have sent me some pictures, so obviously CBD tanning water, this is the 50% darker. This sells out all the time. It's so great. The amount of people that I meet that are like, I can't be without it, because it gives your skin on your face the most gorgeous glow. My tan on my face, it never tans, so my face always looks paler compared to my body, even like when I get a natural tan. On holiday I use this non-stop because it makes me feel like I've got a really nice tan on my face. I use it all year round. The formula is patented, and the difference it can make in skin is absolutely bonkers. We've got before and after pictures that I'll pop on the screen, but so many people reach out and tell us that their skin has completely cleared up because of this. And I remember at the start I was like, I'm not saying that. The before and after pictures speak for themselves. It's so good. It's antibacterial, CBD, and then lavender as well, Scottish lavender. So I'm gonna just spray that all over. That is me. So tan is marinating, scalp treatment is marinating, skin feels really good after my sheet mask. Now I'm literally gonna spend the next 3 hours getting this room sorted because it's giving me the heebie-jeebies and I'm sick of it. This is gonna take me a while, but I've got time. Right, okay, let's clean. Look how cool this hoover is. Whoa. I got this on sale. The Shark Stratos. Look, perfect. It's so good. I got the package that has 2 batteries, so it runs forever. I'm wildly aware that this looks the exact same, but my goodness is it not. It's so much better. Clean desk. All the floors cleaned and free of stuff. Tidy, tidy, and then this is like the most impressive part. Is that a nicer place to work, Jack?
It's like being reborn.
1:10. I've had the tan on for 4 hours. It's developed much faster, I think, than the other one. I read on the bottle that if you put a light coat on, you get a lighter result. If you put a thick coat on, you get a darker result. And it develops over 24 hours. So say I was, what day is it today? Wednesday. Say I was going out on Friday, which I am not. But if I was going out on Friday, doing the tan today would be perfect because it'll get darker tomorrow, and then by Friday it'll be nice and settled. I am going to go for a shower. I'm going to wash all my hair. And then when I get back, I'm going to swap over to that camera and we can do our hair and our makeup. This is going to be a big chunky video, but it's looking really good. Look. Tan?
Goddess.
Goddess? I think that's the most perfect tan I've ever done. Look. Stunning. I don't think the lighting's actually quite doing it justice. This is perfect. My face is really held up too. A lot of the time when I wash it off, I lose it in my face a little bit too. I think it's just because I put it on top of skincare and stuff, but I'm very, very happy. We're gonna do hair now. I'm gonna use my new favourite toy. This is the GHD Duet Blow Dry. It's so fast and easy. It gives my hair a really nice bounce without it being looking too done, which is my favourite thing. You can do your hair with this to make it look very, very like blow dry, big, bouncy, pageant, but I like it to be a wee bit more lived in than that. In the shower, I washed my hair with the Living Proof Detox shampoo first, then my Davines Nunu shampoo, and then I used the Gizu hair mask. It's lovely, it's very, very rich, so if you've got fine hair, it might be a bit heavy, but it's great on my hair. We've gone a bit darker with my hair recently and I really love it. I'm going to use the Sam McKnight Save the Dew Heat Protectant. I need someone to link me a proper curly girl hair tutorial because I've definitely got a bit of a wave in my hair. I think just because it's getting healthier, it's starting to all come out, but I don't know how to do it. I'm just going to use my big GHD paddle to brush through, and I'll add a bit of oil. Oh, my scalp feels so much better. If you can remember to do that, like a scalp treatment once a week, I just think it makes the world of difference. I also swear by a microfiber hair towel. It just dries off your hair a really nice amount. My hair looks so dark on camera. I look like a bit goth. I'm just going to section my hair, not too thin. Turn this on. It's noisy, but it's not as noisy as a hairdryer. That's as noisy as it gets. And you're just meant to go down until it starts to dry off. I like to hold it under the root to get that feeling nice and dry. And then I like to go back on the top and then under. And then at the bottom, let it chill. Nice. So that's how I like it. So I'm just going to go around my whole head and do that. So the way that I've used it is just to get nice dry hair that's got good volume and that's going to last. Okay, I'm going to zoom in and we're going to do our makeup. Got a wee natural flush because of the heat in here. I'm going to start off with Skin Nova. I am working out of my makeup bag that's sitting in front of me that I have just been all over the place with. So this is like the makeup bag that I've been using. I've not really been having much fun with my makeup. I've got my go-to look, which is what I'm going to show you today. So it's definitely everyday makeup. And I know it lasts because this is the makeup that I did most days at the roadshow. And those were big long days in all sorts of weather conditions. And my makeup didn't move. None of the girls' makeup moved. I'm going to use my SPF, La Roche-Posay and Delios, decent amount. 2 fingers worth, but I just put it in my palm because doing 2 fingers with this formula is really messy. And one of the benefits, obviously, to self-tanning, faux tanning, is no risk to your skin. Just because we've got a lovely tan doesn't mean that we can't get burned, / we're not immune to the UVA and the UVB. So always use your SPF. My skin's been really good lately and I think it's hugely down to my LED mask that I've been using. It's the Dr. Dennis Gross one. It is phenomenal. I use it every day. It takes 3 minutes and I just really love it. Okay, now that we're at this stage, I'm actually going to use my CBD tanning water. Like I said before, I use this day and night. At the very least, I use this at night time, but it's really nice underneath makeup as well. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to use Skin Nova Complexion Balm, obviously. I've got the shade 230 here, which is my usual, but it's obviously too fair for me now. So I've got the shade 300 to add a little bit more of a tan to it. I'm just going to mix them in equal parts on the back of my hand. I've talked about this foundation a ton lately, but the needle nose makes it so easy to get your dose on the back of your hand. And then I'm going to use a brush today, so I'm going to use the 117, mix that in the back of my hand, end up with a really nice tan colour. It's not quite as dark as my shoulders, but that's fine. I can use bronzer to get that colour. I'm just going to start applying. Definitely not needing too much today just because I'm really happy with the way that my skin looks. I more want the colour than anything. Buffing that in and it sits on top of that skincare it's so well. You can see that colour is much more in keeping with my tan. Right, we're super glowy and because of all the skincare it's kind of sheared out the Skin Nova Complexion Balm, so I'm going to use concealer to add coverage. I'm going to use Modern Radiance Concealer in the shade M3. Really good tone for when you've got a bit of a tan. I'm going to add some coverage just for my wee rosy cheeks. And then all the usual places, eyes, forehead, nose. Please me sponge. Still got my accent from Liverpool. And I'm just using a dry sponge, half because it's great, half because I'm lazy. And I'm just bouncing that out. And you can see it's adding all the coverage that I need or want. And it also adds a really nice finish to the makeup, just because it's a little bit more matte. And this is a really nice makeup for summertime, but it's great for winter too, just because it's so hydrating. Straight in with cream bronzer in the shade medium. My makeup bag's a bit bogging. I need to clean everything. Everything's just been getting chucked about for the last 2 weeks. And I'm using a fluffy brush just to lay that on and it blends at the same time. It's really nice. And my everyday makeup's definitely been skin focused more than anything. I'll frame the eyes and make them look nice and big, but we're all about the skin. Bringing that bronzer onto my cheeks slightly. Now this makeup's actually really quick. I'm going to take Sunset Blush Balm in the shade Piazza, obviously. And I've been loving like a double blush moment. So I'm going to take that same bronzing blush brush. This is the 121. I use this for my cream bronzer and I'm going to pat that Piazza Sunset Blush Balm on top. So nice with a real tan, a fake tan, whatever. It just brings these tones to your face that look so natural, I think, by It's just beautiful. Such a nice way to start a blush. Keeping that at the back, don't be scared as well to bring it up around the brow to tie everything in. I'm going to swap my brush over to a 123 Precision Powder. So nice for powder, but really nice for blush too. I'm going to take my Sunset blush in Pesca, and I'm just going to start applying that to kind of the apples of my cheeks, but also close to the outer corner of my eye. And that's going to really lift the whole face. I think it's very useful. And any blending motions I'm doing, I'm keeping it super light so I don't disturb any of the makeup underneath. That's going to make everything last nice and long, but the skin looks so glowy and highlighted already. I love that. It might be too much blush for you, but if you don't like it, don't do it. Keep it lighter, but I think that's so beautiful. Modern Powder Perfector in the shade Medium. I'm going to use that same brush I used for my blush, and I'm just going to start mattifying down where I want it to be matte. So around my mouth for sure, my chin, in between my eyebrows, which I've obviously done already before I started filming. I'm just using the eyeshadow brush to powder under my eyes. I really like the way that the under eyes don't look too bright. I think it looks dead natural. Eyes for this look super easy because I don't actually do any eyeshadow. Oh god, I've got dog hair on my lip. I'm going to take my Power Ink liner in the shade Dark Brown, and we're going to do some wings. Now, see, instead of drawing from the very outer corner, I'm going to keep it up higher. I'm going to start about here. Draw back on myself, join that halfway along the eye. I cannot tell you how lifting that is compared to if I was to have started at the very end of my eye. As I'm getting older, I've noticed that the end of my eye seems to be lower. So to give the illusion of a kind of brighter, more open eye, starting my liner there has made a huge difference. Oh, I love it. Makes my eyes look so different. And I'm just getting that end nice and thin by using an angle brush with a bit of concealer just to drag it out. It's a winner, I'm telling you. Loads of top lash mascara on, and then I'll put a tiny bit underneath just so my lower lashes aren't missing. That's honestly, see, day to day, I just don't think that you need much more than that if you don't have time. I think that is so nice. Like, it's enough of a transformation in itself. And I'm going to just tickle the lower lashes like I said. Gorgeous. Right, for lips, my everyday makeup, of course, it's Bark and Brat, always. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Brat, and I'm just going to sketch it on top of my lips. I've not got rid of the foundation on my lip because I actually really like the way it helps blend my lip liners. And then I'm going to take Bark and we're going to define this lip. I'm keeping it nice and natural at the sides, but then I'm going to overdraw this centre. And if you want it to be more diffused and blurred, you just use your finger to blend it, super easy. And I'm just going to go in with it more detail. I'm going to sharpen my pencil just so I can get nice and precise. When it's too blunt, that's when it can end up looking a wee bit too messy. And I'm going to overdraw this side. I'll blend that in so it's not got any harsh lines. And I'm just going back in with the Brat just to blend that a bit more. And then my hair towel, I'm going to put in the wash because I've started wiping makeup on it. I'm going to take that and get any of that excess foundation off of my lips. Lip lasts 10 hours without touching up. Obviously, I've not got anything in the centre, which is nice. If you have really pale lips, try using a stain in the centre. But that's the kind of natural colour of my lips, which I quite like shining through. You could use a tiny bit of lip dew. I am going to use a tiny bit of lip balm just in the centre to keep everything hydrated. I'm going to use Modern Bronzer, the powder, just to intensify this bronze a bit, just because I am so tanned. If I'm ever doing makeup and it's for an event or I need it to last, I will set with powder everywhere that I've used a cream. It just locks everything in and makes it look so beautiful. It doesn't mean that you need to use tons of product. It just means that everything's gonna be set and you get a really nice extra dimension. Pesca. The skin's already really nice and glowy, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit of Nova Glow Liquid Light. Just gotta do this every day. I love it. And I'm actually just gonna put a little touch on my finger. I'm gonna tap that out. One cheek at a time. This sets down, does not move, so you want to have enough time to play with it before it sets. And then we're going to set with Invisiveil. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without this. I need my fan, but Romy stole it and she was playing with it. And I don't know where it is. I'm going to wait for my face to dry, and then that's it. So easy, but stunning. Lasts all day, looks great in photos. I love it. Setting spray all dry. I used a tiny touch more powder in the centre of my face, and that's us done. Let me zoom out. Take this out. Woo! Can you see the volume? I was just about to say the only thing I'm missing is hoops, but there was a little pair just sitting right there for me in my makeup bag. It looks like I'm wearing a wig. I can't believe this is all my hair. That's the finished look. It's so easy. The makeup took me no more than 20 minutes and I was talking in between. I've fired that makeup out faster than that in the last couple of weeks. Hair is volumized, doesn't look overly done, looks lived in, but it's so clean, scalp so clean, and this hair will last me. I won't really need to touch it for a good like 4 or 5 days. So good. Tan, impeccable. It just looks like I've got my natural summer tan. It definitely is darker. I can't believe I only let it develop for 4 hours. So easy, I'm absolutely obsessed. And I cleaned my room. It's a lovely place to be. So it's only 20 to 3 in the afternoon, so I can actually go and sit at my laptop like a glam queen. Cinnabon has come to the UK, or it's come to Scotland. It's in Silverburn, and I really want to go and get it. So maybe I'll do that as a treat for my productivity. Utan have given me a discount code, which will be working across everything that I mentioned, my tan and water, the new turbo tan, and the boyfriend mitt. I'll put all the details on the screen, and I will of course link everything else that I've mentioned or talked about down below. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. It's almost like 60-minute makeover. That's what it felt like today, although it took a bit longer. Love a progress story, love a transformation story. I am out of my chrysalis and I am now a butterfly. Let me know what you think about my new hair colour. I feel like I'm looking like I did when I was young. Not my face, but my hair. This is like the closest to my natural colour that I've had in a very long time. And I really like it. Right, I'm gonna stop talking now. I hope you guys have a great day and I will see you in the next video. Bye. I need a, what do you call it, a thumbnail. I feel like I went cross-eyed there. If you can hear little dog claws, I can only apologise. Go on, lie down. I have knees that look like babies. Oh, I sprayed the paper.
What?
Make the bed. Do the chop.
What?
Where the fuck did I get that out?
What did you hook it up?
I hoovered up a cable.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Hi guys, just a wee test.